Als Grand Final der ESL Meisterschaft Season 1 2020. Big Clan gegen Sprout. Gebt nochmal ordentlich Gas im Chat für die beiden Teams, denn hier geht
Vertigo. Thank you guys so much for using your Sunday with us, for tuning into the stream. Well, let's get back to the pistol. It's Diha with the first, takes down Sersen. Diha with the second onto Tapson. Quick aggression up on that short position. Snatchy holding back for a bit, but Titian shuts him down eventually. Sprout, they've already managed to push up towards the A bomb side, and now they need to hold off on that short position. Multiple players pushing through. Not going to be the easiest task for them to hold off against this one, but they got the numbers advantage. 4 against 3 with bomb planted. Good positioning as well. Dennis posted up alongside with Diha. Diha gets a quad kill. That's the ace. Ooh, Titian fully blinded, doing the flashbang dance. Big didn't really have a whole lot of map control. Sersen posted up with the scout though. Only managed to connect one onto Speedy. Snatchy quick trade takes care of Sersen. Still holds the man advantage here for Sprout, and furthermore, they got the equipment advantage as well. That nade's a little bit too close for comfort, of course. Dealing quite a bit of damage. Decat goes down to roughly 20. Farman deals with taps in semi-final. And the Vita went pretty much exactly as expected. Dust 2, Mirage, and Vertigo on the maps played. Beautiful stuff here from Speedy. Zantares catches one onto Snatchy. Tapson taking a little bit of damage, but still very much alive. Not... Oof, Deca. I thought for a second that was Speedy with yet another, but it wasn't quite. Instead, it's Deca with a nice little double. Dennis connects the final one. Eco for this one, they do have a little bit of utility. And Titian again posted up in that good position with the Desert Eagle. Taps and Sersen both falls. It's Dennis and Snatchy shutting them down. Titian still firing away with that Desert Eagle. Flashbang out. Titian goes for the peak. Zantares falls. Snatchy posted up with the AWP still. Who's coming through up on top of the blue bin? Allows them routes sitting up for what seems to be a mid to B split, and there's only one defender on B, but he does a pretty good job. It's Zantares throwing down the HE, taking care of Dennis, throwing down a bit of utility as well, holding on to his position. Snatchy kills his teammate. Zantares takes care of Snatchy. It's now all on Farvin. Oh, this fell apart real quick here for Sprouts. Now all on Farvin. Titian shuts him down eventually. Kidding, I'm pretty horrible at the game nowadays. Dennis gonna get the opening frag with fairly quick aggression out towards the long position. Ooh, I was about to say Snatchy with very quick aggression up on short at the same time, but Tapson, beautiful headshot, will do the trick. Snatchy gets taken down. Sersen out towards the long position, finds one. Oh, Tapson. Not only good with the one taps towards the face, also the spray down, headshots all around. Decat last man standing. Santa shuts him down. Tapson. Oh, he spots 2 players, but it's going to be Farben to shut him down. Farben takes a good chunk of damage in the process. He goes down to just 6 HP, but he finds the headshot. Players out towards long. Titian, that's a good kill indeed. Deca answers back there as well. Deca with the double. Speedy chimes in towards the end of that round. I think everyone agreed on that. Spray down coming through here from Zantares. Through the smoke, connects on to Dennis. Nade actually dealt a lot of damage towards him. Sersen posted up in a good position with the AWP as well. Needs to be a little bit careful. Bomb has been dropped on the bomb site though. Puts a lot of pressure on Sprout here. Keto posted up close towards the smoke right behind it. Snatchy in the meantime, he connects on to Tapson. He can now going to be setting up for the plan. Keto missing his opportunity. Farben finds that frag. Deals a lot of damage on Zantares. Not enough to take him down, but close. Snatchy gets dinked and forced to fall back to relative safety. Snatchy now goes for a repeat, but that doesn't do him any favors. Decat. Not quite. Shoots right between both. My name is Jeet, and I'll be taking you guys through the action with English commentary. I'll, at the very least, do my best to bring in the action to you guys. Dika tries his best to answer back with a frag onto Keto, but it's Santaris again. Picking up where he left off in the previous round as he finds a double for this one. Flashbang coming through, Santaris spraying and praying, and it almost works out. Beautiful flashbang. The teamwork is phenomenal here from Tapson, just throwing flash after flash into what's about that by going to pro.eslgaming.com. An eco this time around for Sprout. Not a whole lot they can do in a round like this. And indeed, with that Tapson, well, every single player actually chiming in for this one. It will be Santaris doubling down on the board for Sprout. Nice angle there from Dennis. The second one is real good on Tapson. Third as well. Those entries from Dennis. Ooh, tied up it is. And Serson through the smoke, getting a little bit lucky there. Connects the shot onto Dennis. Shutting him down. Ever since, Big have been slowing things down quite a bit. Keto finding the right timing, lining them up and shooting them both down. They want to go for something explosive towards the B-bomb side, and that's exactly what they're going for. Oh, Farben! Oh, Farben! What a lineup for him. Beautiful triple goals. No one is covering the push from long. Oh no, Dika, he gets it all for free. At least the first two. There is another player up on short, and he's gonna get flanked. Dika, in the meantime, gets flanked himself from that long position. Tizian is gonna be inching his way forward. Speedy already, he tapped the bomb, and he finds the shot. Good headshot above the box there onto Tizian. And every time I say that, they end up winning the round. So let's see if I jinxed myself once again. That's a good start to it. Keto taking care of Snatchy. Just testing if Caster's curse is actually real. Santaris, it's a good kill from him as well. Keto picking up that AWP, catching on to Dika. It's got to be all on Speedy and Farben. What just happened? Keto gets taken down. Speedy, okay, finds the double, but he's now left alone. 50 HP remaining. Pushing his way closer towards the bomb site. Can't quite reload. Ooh, beautiful shots from Speedy. Close but no cigar, and it is going to be Santa. These two teams are very back and forth. Timing on the peak is absolutely brilliant. It's Speedy with a double. Taps and gets taken down. That means it's all on Keto, left alone in a 1-on-4. Got the double kill for the round. He needed the ace to clutch that one out. Didn't quite happen for him. Speedy with the defuse kit. No problem getting the bomb defused. Ooh, Snatchy. Beautiful shots here. Eventually, he does get taken down by Santaris. Santaris thus far is the only one to get anything done. And as I say that, Titian finds a headshot on Dennis. Bit of a flash assist. Unfortunately for Dennis, it was from his teammate. Kind of loving the... Ooh. About to say kind of loving the jump boost there. Even more. I love the frag even more is what I'm trying to say. Santaris doing his absolute greatest to make something happen here. He is in a 1-on-2 situation. He's already gotten 2. He needs to find a little bit more. Spray and a spray. Doesn't quite work. He finds the frag on Favin, but Speedy shuts him down. Quite a few rounds already. Speedy. Oh, Favin. He's sitting right in between 2 smokes. No, so close and yet so far. Serson played that to absolute perfection. 3-on-4, and now there's no saving for Sprout. They have to go for it this time. Flashes and mollies raining out, making this incredibly difficult for Sprout. Good opportunity for 15-15 here as Big trying to hold off. It's Dika, Dennis, and Snatchy trying to push in for the retake, but look at this Santaris. He does it all on his low. Stitchin with the first, Snatchy with the double, make that a triple. He's looking for more, but Serson is there to greet him. Beautiful stuff from Snatchy, though. Nice little dribble out towards that long position. Eventually he loses his life. Oof, the molly there. Catching the feet of Dika initially, but he finds the return with the bullets for so incredibly long. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Tijian didn't check it, I suppose. Keto trying his best to make something happen for this one. And when it's 16k in an MR3, there's absolutely no reason to be saving. So they should be going for this one, and I suspect that they will. The timer is running low, though, and Speedy eventually, he takes care of Keto. Farven on the flank secures the kill onto Tapson. Secures match point for Sprout. 2 match points. They need 1 more to shut it down here on Dust 2. And Big, they need 2 to bring it into yet another overtime. Once again, I want to remind you guys that we do have a best of 3 on our hands. That means that this is only the first map out of 3 potential. We are going to see a second map no matter what. That's going to be Mirage, chosen by Sprout. Coming up pretty much right after this one. And then a third and final map, if it's needed, that's going to be Vertigo. With first frag there from Keto out towards the long position. Dennis should have had that kill, let's be real. Santaris shuts him down. A lot of damage dealt towards Keto and Santaris. Molly almost connecting, but not quite. Speedy, was that mid-air? Regardless, that was a nice shot. If that was mid-air, that was something else. Alive in the Molly. Definitely the right decision. Nice peek. Speedy chiming in as well. Snatchy. Yet another Speedy spots out Surson. Surson, not a whole lot left for him to do. Speedy will shut him down eventually. And with that, Sprout Molly in towards window forces Surson to go aggressive, and he does that. Survives on 1 HP somehow. Not for long. Eventually does get taken down. Snatchy tries to find a little bit more potentially. Not necessarily make it any easier. Okay. What a shot from Dennis. Long distance with the P250. Taps away, and so does Speedy and Dika. All of them catching headshots here, meaning it's going to be all on Titsi, and he finds one of his own, but eventually will get knifed by Snatchy. First couple of rounds here for Sprout. But now an early buy for Big. That could potentially mean trouble as Farman does find a frag on Santaris, but most of the frags actually going in the favor of Big now. Dika going to be going for a bit of aggression up on short here. Through the smoke, he peeks and finds the frag gun, taps and brings it back to a 2-on-2 situation. And now going for the rotation, or at least trying to go for the rotation back, and they actually succeed in that as Dika finds a triple. Tizian with the opening frag alongside with Santaris, but quickly turned back around by Dika throughout the playoff and throughout the later stages of the season. Surson does manage to catch one, make that a double. Beautiful shots here from Surson and one from Santaris as well. Santaris' position is now known. He is the last man standing. Snatchy posted up with that AWP. Needs to be oh, Santaris, stop, please. That's not allowed. That's not legal. Drive-by headshots with the Desert Eagle. Oh my god. Quad Eagle headshots coming through from Big. Santaris picking up the AK-47. Unfortunately not over yet. Still plenty of opportunities here for Big to make something happen. That makes it a little bit tougher. Stennis opens up over towards the A-bomb site. There's just relentless aggression here towards that A-bomb site. 3 players just rushing in. As one is standing on the opposite side, trying to keep them at bay. Tapson does his best to answer back, but he only finds one. Nate toss in towards this side, barely dealing any damage. Dika, calm down, buddy. Dika, he barely sees his opponents and he just shuts them down like it was nothing. Spraying away, finds 2 quick headshots. Brings it back to Titian and only Titian. 1-on-3 situation. Gets absolutely... It's not good enough, this. But at the same time, it's not over yet. There's still an opportunity, as I'm saying. 2 defenders initially over towards that B bomb site. 3 as Tapson rotates through. Santaris, he needs to come up big from that short position. He's still sitting behind the smokes here. Speedy should have had that kill, but Keto shuts him down. Santaris, he gets traded out over at the B bomb side. Surson answers back with the AWP. That means it's now going to be all on Snatchy. Any side of it. Oh, that's a good peek on to Surson. And he knows that the final player's in towards market due to that smoke pushed out. He spots him. He's low on HP. He's picking up the pistol. And Snatchy clutches the amount of money on Sprout. This is going to be not just difficult here for Big to bring this one back. This is going to take their absolute all. It's a decent start here to try and deal some economic damage, but obviously they need a whole lot more. That helps. Keto. Nice double and Snatchy. A rare miss from him. Eventually he finds it on Keto and Dennis on a bit of a flank here. They know that Santaris is in towards Palace. Why is Snatchy peeking that? There's no reason for it. They have to use... Still goes in towards market. Clever, but not good enough. Santaris shuts him down. Regardless of what happens here, Big are slowly but surely starting to show signs of life. Tapson especially. Beautiful double kill there. He takes a lot of damage in the process. Snatchy, did he get spotted out? Nope. He hears his opponent though. Bomb is not planted here for Snatchy. That's a good frag from Favin. He's looking for... Oh my god, the 180 turn back to find Tapson. Oh, there's not many breaks for this entire day. But I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. It's been a fantastic day of Counter-Strike. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Tapson, beautiful double here on DK and Favin. Both of them were a little bit soft in terms of their HP. Dennis on the back of the side, gonna try and see if he can get the bomb planted. Speedy up on short, picks up the AK-47, finds the frag on Tapson. And Dennis with the one onto Surson. Dust 2. Closed out by Sprout in a very close matchup between the two. And Sprout taking full control in the first half here on Mirage. Their own choice. And now they're going to try and hold off on their CT side. Snatchy and the Polish duo. Finding 3 frags combined. Doing their absolute greatest to shut this one down before it even gets started. But Titian, he answers back. Beautiful double. Almost making it a triple right then and there. Favin goes incredibly low, down to just 2 HP. Titian finally falls. Surson needs to come up big time. Silver lining is that Favin is a little bit low on HP. Eventually he takes him down and Surson finds the final 2 underneath their feet at this point. That is exactly what they need. They need to get riled up. They need to get fired up. They need to find that winning mentality. That there is no losing mentality. Wild play. Oh, Speedy, not the greatest, but instead it's going to be DK and Favin. Desert Eagle Heaven coming through. Titian does answer back with one on to Dennis, but in the meantime, DK, he connects on to Titian, and that's going to be all on Santaris. Sitting at the edge of my seat at the very least. There's still a real good chance of Sprout shutting it down right here, right now. Surson taking a good chunk of damage from that HE. Tapson taking a bit as well. Was DK with the first frag onto Keto. Surson traded him out with the scout. $15-5. Be honest, chat. I see you guys. Be honest. Did you think this was gonna happen? Did anyone think this was gonna happen? I'm not speaking was there potential of Sprout picking up a 2-0 victory. Because yes, there was. I even mentioned after Sprout won on Dust 2 that was a very real possibility of them picking up that 2-0 victory. But did you ever expect this to happen in this fashion? Look at Snatchy Trying his absolute greatest to shut it down right here, right now. Finds a nice little double. Tapson. Oh, looks away at the wrong time. That's so unfortunate. Farvin shuts him down. Throws down the smoke onto the bomb. That allows him to push closer and potentially go for the defuse. Titian shuts down Dennis. Sprays towards the bomb site itself. Titian. Again. And Sprout are going to be absolutely devastated for the third and final map. I'm playing this scenario out in my ear from Big. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's Surson out of the equation. He tries to find a little bit more with that Desert Eagle. Dennis inching his way forward. Taps and finally connects onto the Snatchy in the meantime from short position. Takes care of Santeris. Dennis posted up in towards window. Takes care of Titian. Taps and goes down. It's an eco victory.